Now I'll tell you a story which turned out to be good. Not so good to start with. When we were little children, we were poor. We used to play a game. We couldn't afford cricket bats and hockeys and all. We used to play a game in Punjabi, it's called Gulli Danda. I don't know if any one of you heard of it. It is just taking a little piece of wooden stick and taking a longer stick and hitting the small stick to go and reach a particular goal. So it's like the big games, but we just use ordinary little sticks just pulled out from a tree. Poor game. I was playing that game, was very young, and maybe 10 or 11, or maybe 12, but full of dirt, we were playing in the dirt and dust. Great Master's car came. We all left and ran to fold our hands, which we used to do normally when Great Master's car is passing. I folded my hand. Great Master stopped the car. And we didn't know what is happening. And 3-4 people standing in line there, we were playing. He said, Ishwar, get in the car. All the dust on me, and I tried to get in the car. He moved that other side to make room for me. His bodyguard, a Muslim guy named Shadi, sitting in front, and a driver sitting in the front. He's alone at the back. So I tried to open the door. I couldn't. So he moved towards the door of the car and opened the door for me. He said, get in. So I jumped in. And he closed the door, and I thought he will now pass to the other side to make room. I was having dirty clothes. He's a very sharp white, cream-colored jacket, very nice, beautiful clothes, white beard. It looked so odd for me to have such dirty clothes, and he's pulled me, and he didn't move. I was squashed between him and the door. I couldn't understand why is he not moving. But I was afraid to tell him. I thought, sir, there is more space that side. But I was afraid. I didn't say that. We were going from Dera to Lahore, another town about 35 miles. He said, we are going to Lahore, Ishwar, and we will deliver satsang and come back. You don't delay. Sit in front. When the satsang is over, and there was a sign when what he would read, this chanter would read the last line, we knew it's end. And the satsang is over, run to the car, and we are leaving straight away back for the Dera. Yes, sir. But he still didn't move. And then he felt a little sleepy like this. Sleepy, and his beard fell on these small shoulders of mine. I looked, beautiful man, great master, sleeping with his beard here and his head over here. I tried to keep my shoulder up tight. I could not decide whether I should tell him, Master, your head has fallen on my shoulder, or to let him sleep. I said, if I tell him, I'm disturbing his sleep. And if I don't tell him, he's getting his beard all with the dust. I could not make up my mind. I was so confused. I've never been so confused in my life. I just couldn't decide, kept on thinking. By the time I finished thinking and was going to say something, Lahore came. He got up like this, did like this to his beard, was ready to get down. I was still thinking, and he got down, and then I ran and sat in front in that satsang. I was thinking, what happened? Did I do the right thing or the wrong thing? I could not determine whether my action was right or wrong. Satsang was over. I was still thinking. I suddenly saw Great Master, he was gone. I ran. I missed the ending. I ran to the car. He was already sitting in the car. And I went to the other side. I said, this time I'm not going to make that mistake. Went to the other side to open the other door. I couldn't open the door. He slid to that side, opened the door and get in. One shoulder, now the other shoulder. He did exactly the same thing. I said, I can't do anything. Master, forgive me if it is wrong. Congratulate me if it is right. Whatever is happening, it is your moj. I used a word which is very important, I will tell you afterwards. I said, it is your moj, your will. And 35 minutes passed and I got down. I had tried to put the shoulders in such a way not to disturb him. He should have comfortable rest. When I got out of the car, both my shoulders were numb, gone to sleep. I said, what has happened? I tried to touch them. They did not look like my shoulders. I said, what has happened to my shoulders? They didn't look like mine. Can you imagine? This incident happened more than 75 years ago. My shoulders are still the same, till today. I can't feel if they are mine or not. It has taken me years to discover what that little incident meant something for my whole life. That he has given me his shoulders. They don't look like mine even today. The greatest miracle, I couldn't believe it. So what happened? Now, he put me through many challenges in life. He put me through jobs, which were big challenges. So I had to take big, major decisions. I said, no, shoulders should take the decisions. I told people, use your guns, use my shoulders and fire. They are not my shoulders. I was very successful in my jobs. Now I have retired many years ago. I had the job which is very important, considered important in India. I got into a civil service called Indian Administrative Service, IAS. Some of you might have heard of it, which took you to some higher jobs. And there was a British officer of the ICS, and he had become financial commissioner. Then he became chief secretary of the state, and he used to come and became disciple of Great Master. When I used to see him in the Dera, wow, what a big shot. The police accompanied him, a guard would come with him. I said, what a big shot. What happened? Great Master made me financial commissioner and chief secretary like him. I got those jobs. He put me, those are tough jobs, I must tell you. We have to take so many decisions, very big decisions. I never took them. Don't tell anybody. I was chief secretary of the state, 50 secretaries sitting of different departments, 250 heads of departments sitting behind once a month. Meeting is taking place. I know nothing. I never told them, I'm telling you. I did not know anything about my job. Just Great Master put me there with these shoulders. They were so intelligent, those people. They were brilliant people. They knew their job so well. I knew I can never do better than them. So I would ask them a simple question, what about that project you were making, the dam? What about the irrigation secretary? What are you doing? Agriculture secretary, we had a new plan. Some simple questions. They would give me the answers. I was used to get shocked. How much they know. And I knew nothing. But they all thought I knew more than them. Because I would delegate the authority to them because of these shoulders, I'm telling you today. I've experimented. I thought it's just an accident that happened that day. It has been with me all my life. Giving one example. how a great master works. One can never understand. I could never understand that he's made me so strong, because it was not my strength. It has always been his strength, and I can feel it. And his shoulders are his, how can it be my strength? So that's a great experience I had.